What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, if you made money today, let me know down in the comments below. In today's video, I want to teach you guys about expected moves and what you guys can actually expect with the upcoming Nvidia earnings, okay? I got a jam-packed video for you guys, so please keep it locked. Please make sure you like, subscribe, help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, listen, guys. I'm kicking it off with some resources that I want to make sure you have and that you are aware of, okay? These three websites are what your politicians, your Nancy Pelosi's, all the people in Washington, they get the insider information. This information is what they invest in, okay? And this is how you can track those things, okay? So do me a favor. Number one, no particular order, is capitaltrades.com. Everybody write this down or screenshot this so that you can track what those in the White House, those in the Senate, those in the Congress, those politicians in government, what they are buying. There's no reason they're the best investors in the world. It's only one way that that's possible. It's because they got the inside scoop. This helps you know what they know, okay? Capitaltrades.com. Smartinsider.com is number 2. And quivercont.com is number 3. Guys, screenshot this. Add this to your list of resources. You always want to be armed with knowledge and information if you want to be dominant in this game, okay? I'm kicking it off with that one, guys. But listen to this. Supermicro, ticker symbol SMCI, made a comeback like the Undertaker on today, guys. Up 31% on the day. This one, I just want to keep your eye on this. Keep your eye on this one. Whether they go on sink or swim remains to be seen. But if they make it, to shore, just know they can move, okay? Again, I'm not giving out any advice on this one way or the other. I just want you to know there's always plays that's looking to get busy in the market. Today, this was one of those ones, okay? They just dodged a bullet in terms of getting delisted, okay? So they hired some folks that came in and looked at their books, they got their accounting in order and stuff like that. That's what this pop is from. Now, if something come from it, just like they went up 31%, they'll fall 60%. That's just the name of the game, okay? Be careful with this one, guys. If you're making money in this, you know I want to say major salute, but on the other end, coach is going to always tell you to manage your risk, okay? Listen to this one. Next is Bitcoin, ticker symbol BTC, sitting at 92,000, guys. Listen, this is called a slow creep. This is a slow creep to 100K. Now it's gonna go way past 100K, more like 120,000. But that being neither here nor there, guys, focus on one level at a time, okay? 100K is next. I told you this was going to 90. Now we're at 92, okay? The next stop is 100K. Now listen, we got Nvidia earnings. I'm gonna break that down in just a second for you guys. We got Nvidia earnings on Wednesday after the bell. If Nvidia beats and get the love, they're gonna beat, okay? But if they beat and get the love from Wall Street, a rising tide lifts all boats. This will get lifted right with it. This will probably then end up hitting 100K, okay? If Nvidia drops on earnings, this still gonna be in the 90s, 88, 90, 92, okay? This is going to 100K regardless of what Nvidia do. I'm just saying if Nvidia beats and get the love, okay, this will go right with it. Okay, this will be the reason, this will be the catalyst. Wall Street is always looking for a catalyst, a rhyme or reason, okay? They need a tailwind. What better tailwind than Nvidia lifting this to 100K before Thanksgiving, okay? Regardless, it's coming. You guys just stay patient, manage your risks, okay? You always got to be mindful for, listen to this, the psychological level. A lot of people that been in Bitcoin since like us, 3,000, 15,000, stuff like that. For a lot of people, the psychological level is 100K. Like, oh man, I'm selling my Bitcoin when it get 100K. Selling is how stocks come down. When people sell, it makes the stock price drop. Okay, so again, when it hit 100K, a bunch of people gonna sell. But typically when it makes a new all-time high like that, it likes to roll a little bit and get a little momentum. And that's why I'm telling you, don't be surprised if another 20% come right after that. Boom, you end up at 120 and everybody sold at 100. Don't you be greedy. You make sure you have a plan and that you stick with it, okay? And next, guys, is Nvidia, the one that will be the main event. Everybody else was on the undercard. This the main event, guys. We got to bust the charts out for this one, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, for today's lesson, we are on the 1 day time frame. Nvidia is currently sitting at 147.01. It was up $6 or a little over 4%, almost 5% on the day. And after hours, it is sitting at 147.22. Okay, know those things off the top. There's no coincidences on Wall Street. There's no coincidences in the stock market. Okay, take your eyes to this level right here. Do you see this little box I drew? Do you see the bottom portion of that? The bottom portion of that, if I drew a straight line, that's going to equal 125. Today's lesson is about expected moves, okay? I want to teach you this so that you know where Nvidia is going after earnings, okay? That's called expected moves, all right? Expected move. All right, so that's there. And then here you have 160 to 155. Okay, that's where it's coming to the. So right now we're sitting at 147. Okay, we have an expected move. If this goes in our favor, they're going to do good on earnings. But the lesson that you guys need to know, if we go up, we're coming to this level right here. Okay, 160 to 155. If we go down, even if they do well and they pull the stock down, you need to know we're coming right here. Okay, if we come down for whatever reason, we buy all of this up. This is a buy zone. Okay, this is when Coach talk about the Brinks truck. You ever hear me say I back the Brinks truck up? This is where that come into play. If they come down here, just know I'm dropping 100K, 200K, 300K in this, because guess what? It is still going to 180 and 200. Let me know if that makes sense. They'll either go there in a flash or they'll take the scenic route. But guess what? The destination is still the same. Today's lesson was on expected moves when it's revolve around earnings, okay? I want you to understand they have it built in already, okay? There's nothing you can do. All you can do is react to what you see. Don't try to play earnings. Don't get cute. Just sit back and react. Sit back and react, okay? We don't care if it go up or down. Yes, they will beat earnings, but beating earnings on the top and bottom line has nothing to do with what the share price does. If the share price comes down, even if they beat, okay, you just look in, get in low, and let's ride it back high. It's still gonna go up for Thanksgiving. It's still gonna go up for the Santa rally and all of that stuff. And guess what? If it don't, we make the adjustment. That's why in this game, you be flexible and nimble. And if we get the love that we are all expecting, then boom, look for 160 to be on deck. 155 to 160 will be on deck. And guess what? It's going to run for another 3-4 days after that. That's how we're going to get to 180, okay? Guys, be patient in this game. Don't get greedy. Don't get hasty. Don't get anxious. This game will test all of that. This game will, matter of fact, show you some areas in your character that you need to work on, okay? That's how critical and deep this game can get, okay? It's more than just making money in the stock market. It's life lessons in this. It's discipline in this. It's all type of stuff in this game, okay? And so Coach is just letting you guys know the expected moves for this particular earnings, okay? That is going to be 125 on the low end, 155 to 160 on the upper end, okay? Know that, put that in your back pocket. And guess what, guys? We'll be back here to cover it right after earnings on Wednesday anyway, okay? So again, make your money, but be responsible about it, okay? Back to Nvidia, guys. Look at this. It is up 199% on the year, 200%. I always tell you, The stock market is the greatest vehicle for wealth creation. It's the reason I don't deal with the banks. I just keep enough in the bank just to handle what I need to handle. Everything else is in the stock market because there ain't no bank in America that can get you 200% on your money. You guys know I invest at least 100K minimum in all of my plays. So you just do the math on that. Now do the math on somebody that has millions in all of these plays, okay? My point is, guys, you will never be broke. You will never see a rainy day, so to speak, because the amount of interest you earn off capital gains, especially when you're responsible, especially when you're taking profits, especially when you're putting your money in safe vehicles to preserve your capital, will always keep you on top. This is how this game go, okay? So listen, guys, again, you already up 199%, almost 200%. Think about that on $10 million, okay? Think about that for those of us that been doing this. We ain't new to this. We've been in this a long time. Yeah, it's cool now. Yeah, we got more and more people coming to where they finally need to be, and I'm excited for it. But think about that. But guess what? You're next. You are next. Okay, check it out, man. I want you guys to be in the Discord first thing in the morning. Even if this pulls back, it's up 200%. It's up nearly 200%. 150% is still good. 160% is still good. 180% is still 100% is good. Guess what? Wall Street only get 8% a year. The jokers on CNBC only get 8% a year. Trying to be cute, trying to sound deep, trying to be smart on TV, and I ain't never seen nobody come up there to know what they're talking about. 200% in Nvidia. I want you guys to think about that. And then think about those of us that invest heavy. Those of us that do this. Palantir, SoFi, Nvidia, go down the list. Okay, and you can see why it's life-changing money. All right, there's losses in there too, but you cut those because your winners outweigh those anyway. All right, it's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to stay wrong. Don't ever forget that. Okay, listen, guys, I have a playlist inside of the pin comment in the comment section if you are new. If you plan on joining the 100K challenge next year, you need to complete that so that you are on deck and ready to go for the 100K challenge for 2025. I'm going to help change your life. I'm going to help you guys make your first 100K. But you guys need to also have some foundational information. If you new over here, then it's a whole bunch of videos you missed to even know how we arrived here. You didn't see when we bought Nvidia when it was $50. You didn't see when we bought Palantir when it was $8. You didn't see when we bought SoFi when it was $4 and $6. Okay, so you gotta bring yourself up to speed. Okay, so then you can meet us where we're at. The one-on-one coaching helps me meet you where you're at. Okay, so it's a full holistic system that's meant to see you succeed and see you win. Tap in, guys. Tap in. Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, but if you consider the journey, do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.